Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Jimmy is Promo, and today I'm going to take a look and give you guys my first impressions of the brand new Galaxy Z Fold4, the Galaxy Z Flip4, as well as the brand new Galaxy Buds2 Pros. So first I wanted to go with the hardware. So for the Fold 3 versus the Fold 4, taking a look at the cover screen, you're able to notice that the cover screen of the Fold 4 is slightly larger. They were able to minimize the bezels, especially along the left-hand side of the phone. So where that hinge is, there was a large bezel on the Fold 3. They were able to minimize that and give it a larger real estate cover screen on the Fold 4. Then I wanted to take a look at the camera sensors on the back. The setup over here is not the Galaxy S22 Ultra as I was hoping, but they were able to give the same camera sensors from the Galaxy S22 Plus. Next up, we're going to talk about the hinge, and I do have to state that this one feels a little bit more durable. It feels more reinforced. Whatever Samsung has learned from the Fold 3 to the Fold 4, I definitely welcome. I can open it, shut it, it feels good. I can put it at any angle and it will stay. Next up, I took a look at the crease. We all know it's going to be there on the Fold 4, and it's really only going to be there when you look for it. It's very similar to the Infinity O display with the camera in the display. It kind of disappears after usage, so when you're consuming content, it'll actually disappear and you won't notice it. Next up, we'll start talking about the software side of things. So on the bottom there, you can see a taskbar. So those are applications that you're able to tap and it'll open up and replace the application that was previously shown. Or you can swipe it up and open up with pop-up view, multi-window, split screen, whatever you like to call it. You can swipe up 2 or 3 applications, and really the setup is however you would like it to be shown. You can have one on the top and one on the bottom, or one on the left, one on the right. You can also have 3 applications running. You can have one on the top, 2 on the bottom. You can have 2 on the top, 1 on the bottom, or 1 on top, 1 on bottom, and 1 pop-up. So again, really whatever scenario you are looking for. But then it got me to think, what happens if you're to use the gestures? So for me, I don't use the navigation bar on the bottom. You can see that taskbar is set up with the navigation bar. So I went through the display settings, and right next to there is going to be your taskbar. So you can have it on or off, so whatever you would like, again, customizing with Samsung. So I went inside, I went to swipe gestures. So when you're using it with gestures, I'm just going to go through, tap on the icons again. You can see how it replaces the other application that's there. Then you can just swipe up, easily go into that's multi-window or split screen. Now, as you have the gestures turned on, if you press and hold on that taskbar, that is how it comes and goes. So if you want it to show or don't want it to show, you can actually have it show or not show if you're using gestures. If you are using that navigation bar, all you have to simply do is just go inside of the settings to turn it off if you want it to be off. Now, this is also making me think, what else is on this phone? And also, what is the Samsung One UI? So I went inside of the advanced features. Inside of advanced features, I took a look, and you can see where it says labs. Now, inside of labs, there's options for swipe up for pop-up view and swipe up for split screen. Now, these are 2 things that are a part of Samsung One UI 5.0. So I'm a part of the beta program for One UI 5.0. So I was wondering, okay, well, is this running 5.0 when it comes out to the public? So I went back into the settings, and I actually noticed that this is not running Samsung One UI 5.0. This is running Samsung One UI 4.1.1, which is very interesting to see. You can see 4.1.1, Android 12. I believe maybe when this one gets that Android 13 version, it's going to simply now state One UI 5, even though 4.1.1 has some of the same features as One UI 5.0, which is very nice. And here is another one. One of those is where you're able to grab text from any image in your phone. Doesn't matter if it's an image that you took or a screenshot. You tap on that little T on the bottom right-hand side, and you're able to select text. Now, for selecting text, you can either call a number based on that phone number right there. You can visit a website or simply copy and paste. Then I wanted to go through, play a little bit with the flex mode. So I went inside the gallery, and I wanted to show you you're able to zoom in, zoom out, swipe up, swipe down if you are playing with flex mode. Now, there's a lot more flex modes out there, but this is really all the time that I had. Then we move over to the Galaxy Z Flip4. For the Galaxy Z Flip4, this one's where you're going to see a little bit bigger of improvements when it comes down to, let's say, the battery and the cover screen, things like that. There's more widgets, more things you can do with the cover screen. The battery size also got a little bit larger from 3300 to 3700, and also have that brand new Snapdragon processor in there as well, that next gen. So you're going to have really good battery life when it comes to the Flip 4. Same thing with the hinge here, feeling the exact same reinforcement and feeling that durability. So again, that's another thing that makes you really happy when it comes down to foldable phones. Then I was feeling the crease in the middle. The crease is less of a crease in the Flip than it is the Fold. But the Flip is the one where you'll feel it most because a lot of times you're using it in portrait mode and you're swiping your thumb or finger along the middle of the device. Again, feeling that little crease. When you have the Fold 4, you're either on the left or right hand side and you're not going to feel the crease again that's in the middle. So I went inside of the settings for the cover display. I wanted to take a look at some of the clock options. You can see some graphical ones, some normal classic basic ones, and then anytime that you choose any of those, you can also customize them as before. So again, a lot of really good customizations when it comes to the cover display, cover screen. You know, you can take pictures with it, take a look at different widgets, take a look at all of your notifications without having to open your phone. When you take a look at some of the widgets, you have music, weather, today's schedule, next alarm. You also have on the very bottom direct dial as well as your smart things scenes. So if you have Samsung devices, a big ecosystem at home, you can actually set some of your smart things themes on the cover display itself. Again, making some changes to your home without, again, opening up the device. Next up, I wanted to go through some of the settings inside of the Flip 4. So inside of the biometrics and security, you can see that menu has updated there. Then I wanted to take a look at the advanced features. And inside of advanced features, you have your Android Auto, you have Quick Share, continue apps on other devices. And I want to take a look at labs as well. Again, same features, part of Samsung One UI 5.0 beta, which is swipe for pop-up view and swipe for split screen. So this one right here is just simply called Samsung One UI 4.1.1. But I believe when Android 13 comes out, we'll probably see that upgraded to 5.0, but they're going to leave it the way that it is now, even though you have the exact same features that is happening in beta now on these brand new devices. So the pre-order for these devices go all the way up until August 25th, and then they'll actually show up in stores that you can purchase from the store on August 26th, or if you pre-order from Samsung.com, they will arrive to your house right around August 26th. And then lastly, through the settings, I did want to go through, take a look at the software information just to confirm again on the Z Flip 4 that you're still running Android 12 with Samsung One UI 4.1.1. Now, it's pretty much the exact same features that I have now on 5.0 beta, so I believe it's going to stay the same, you know, when this phone actually comes out. But once Android 13 comes, then it'll simply just switch over to One UI 5.0. So you're really not missing anything. If you get these brand new phones and you wish you had 5.0, you technically kind of already actually do. Then I took a look at the Galaxy Buds 2 Pros. They look really good. There's really not a lot I can do with the first impression or the first hands-on with these. I was not able to lift them up. Obviously not able to put them in my ears. Even if I could, I wouldn't, as it's in a public space, but they look really good. They look a little bit bigger than pretty much all the other versions out there. So, you know, they're going to have some really good specs with also active noise cancellation. And we can go in more in depth of all of the specs. That'll be a little bit later of a video, but comparing them versus the Galaxy Buds 2, which is that black one, you got the Galaxy Buds Live there in the middle, or the Galaxy Beans, as some people have called it. And then there's your Galaxy Buds Pro or Galaxy Buds2 Pro. So they look good. I'm excited to try them out. What do you guys think about all these brand new devices? Which ones you guys excited for and which ones did you guys get? Other than that, I'll see you guys later.